Hello and welcome to Lord Fenton Gaming Plays Assassin's Creed Odyssey. I'm your expert assassin Lord Fenton. In today's video we're going to do the entire Paros Questline so we can have access to one or two more quests. So we're going to park our ship right here. I am going to free this one guy. That's our quest we're supposed to do for Quarry Quandary. Now this one's not bad to do. So when I get close by, there'll be a cutscene. I'm gonna let that go on. For now, we're just parking this ship right here. During this video, there will be the Cult Unmasked. One of them, we will kill him in this video. I'll explain when we get there. So up ahead will be a cutscene. I'm gonna let that roll on, and here we go on that.
You're the only survivor?
They took prisoners. I was too far gone to carry back to Paros.
What happened?
We came to talk peace with Paros. They ambushed us.
What of your captain, Aeneas?
Took him.
If Paros has him, where would he be?
They joked about tying him atop the quarry and letting the sun soften him up.
Why keep him alive?
Leverage. They know he's important to Finicas.
I'll get him.
Make them pay.
Well, we got some information on where we have to free the dude. Unfortunately, it's inside of a fort, which is right there. Now, it's not bad to do this fort. Now, here's the thing. There's a trophy for the DLC since I have it. All that is it's a new ability that when you stealth kill, the body disappears. So that's the trophy we're going to go for too in this video by accident. Yeah, still, if you have the DLC, that's the one of the first ones most likely you get if you put any skill points in a certain skill. That skill is called Death Veil. When you do that, you have to do it 10 times. Once you get the 10th one, then what happens is you get a trophy for it. This is extremely useful, this skill. I used it a lot since if there's no traces of bodies, they can't find any, then yeah, I can still get a jump on people. Otherwise they'll be on alert and most likely hunt me down. Which is not good at all. So we're going to look for the prisoner. And at the same time, I will demonstrate Death Veil. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to let this action go on until we figure out what we have to do after we free the dude. So here we go on that.
There's Aeneas. He's in bad shape. Got to be careful not to get spotted.
Well, I am back. Now we have to escort this guy out. I'll have to be careful on that, so most likely I'll probably use my stealth abilities or be quick with the bow and arrow. So I'm going to let the action go on still until we get outside safe and sound, so here we go on that.
Yeah. Beautiful white Parian marble. Should I add some Spartan red?
Alright, the coast is clear. Once I get down here, what I'm going to do is I'm going to let the cutscene go on, and the next part of the quest will advance. So here we go.
Thank you, Mistios. I hope Phoenix pays you well for this.
Remind her for me.
Something's wrong with Paros. More than usual. Strange things are afoot.
What did you see?
There were others. Not the Paros type. One had a mask. Never seen that before.
A mask?
I couldn't tell who he was. Time to get off this godforsaken island. I know my way back.
You should tell Phoenix what you saw.
I'll report to her at once.
Well, that part of the quest is now officially complete. There'll be another part of the quest after this. Now here's the thing, I'm going to go back inside this fortress for this video, so I'll demonstrate more of Without a Trace. Since I'm here, I might as well do more of this Without a Trace. If I remember right, I'm getting close to it, and with the death veil ability, it's real good. I do mean it is really good. I mean, you go around stealth and you're like devastating. So the next part of the quest is going down. That is another reason why I am staying here in Paros, because of one reason. I'm going to clear out the entire fortress. There's a nation's chest, war supplies to burn, foes to kill, loot, foes to kill, and such. So I'm going to probably attempt to stealth my way through this. So what we're going to do is let the action go on for going down, and here we go on that.
What are you? Victory!
Well, good news is going down is now officially complete. I normally don't interrupt action like that, but if you keep on lowering the nation's power to the point I have it, well, guess what? You have it so low that they're ready right for the killings. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to let the action continue until we're safely out of this fortress. So here we go on that. Well, that was some insurance kill that I did. A few mercenaries did went down like a sack of potatoes. So now the next part of the quest, I'm gonna skip ahead. Alright, we're in the next part is Death and Disorder. We have to talk to our mother at some party. This is probably more of a story related, and we'll probably get the next mission on that. And so far so good with this quest line. This one's not bad at all if I remember. And back there I did get the one trophy using the Death Veil skill called Without a Trace if you had the first DLC, the Hunted. So already in this video we have one trophy gained, which is good even though it's DLC. Still, you get advantage like that, take it as always, which is real good. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get close by and then I'm going to let this cutscene go on because it gives us a very important mission next. So here we go on that.
Did you not hear what I said? These are their most skilled killers. You cannot stay in the public eye. They'll find you.
I understand you perfectly, but I also need to be seen. The propagandist did his job well. I need more support to attack Paros.
I've seen too many people die already. Please, come away from here.
Spacia, what brings you here?
Cassandra, read the room, my dear.
I'm interrupting. Please, continue your discussion. It sounds fascinating.
I've just come to tell your mother that the cult's elite forces are after her, and that this place is too open.
And I've been telling Aspasia I need to appear in public to maintain the support of the citizens.
You want me to handle the cult soldiers?
Not only that, my people won't believe Paros is behind this without proof. I need you to find it.
Of course.
Good. And I'll make the rounds here. Shore up my support. Be careful. They're dangerous.
I know. I'll get her out of here safely.
Where do your sources say I should start looking?
I'd try the caves under Mount Zas. The cultists are so enamored with their own mysticism. It's predictable enough for them.
I don't think anyone sent to kill you is going to admit who they're working for.
You're right. Physical proof is better. I'm sure you can find something.
Of course. I'd be happy to help you both. I'll see you again later.
I know who they are.
Then you know.
Well, look like our mother, aka the Phoenix, is in trouble, so we have to assassinate the assassins. Yeah, it sounds funny, but We're gonna go after them. Well, let's see where the assassins are at so we can have fun with them. And plus, my Minotaur axe does need some blood. And of course, my Minotaur axe will do the job. So I'm gonna guess it's right here. So let's see where this will take us to be sure these assassins will not bug us ever again. I'll make sure of that, of course. So let me see here if this is the right place. First, let's go discover this. Okay, that's the waterfalls. Alright, so that's an animal cave. We have not found that yet. That is not correct. Okay, there's Zeus's Cove. Alright, there we go. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to speed the footage up, and here we go on that. I am back, so we are close by. Now let's go spot the assassins. Alright, there is the area to kill them in, which is good. Now this next part we're going cave diving, or say spelunking, to kill these assassins. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to let the action go on, and then afterwards we'll head back.
You're done for!
With the seal of Paros. And the letter? It's some kind of code.
Well, the assassins are taken care of. Next step is Marine, and afterwards is we'll get another quest to do, most likely. So far we're halfway through these Paros Questline. As I said before, there's going to be a Cult of Kosmos member somewhere. We're almost going to get there. When I get to that point, I'll explain to everybody who it is, or point them out afterwards, most likely afterwards. So let's skip ahead. Alright, so far so good. We're protecting Naxos against the nation of Paros, against their leader, who is corrupt, because he sent assassins against the Phoenix. Also Cassandra's mother, which is a double negative in my mind. Up ahead will be a cutscene and our next quest. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to let the action go on, and here we go on that.
The cult soldiers were paid with Rachmi from Paros.
Well, I could hardly ask for clearer proof. This will settle some scores. Take this to the Merchants Guild. Tell them it's the proof I promised. And tell them they can keep the coins.
Of course.
There was also this. I assume it's their orders.
I recognize this. It's an old dialect.
The cult must use it to communicate with one another.
You can read it?
This money isn't from Silanos. It's from someone in Sparta.
That's not possible.
I can translate it for you, but these orders come from a Spartan king.
The Spartan nobility has always resisted the cult.
The cult is like water. Any crack in the stone and they'll get in.
Sparta stands against corruption.
Sparta has changed since we were there. Corruption spreads everywhere, as Aspasia says, even to Sparta. They want to instill discipline across the Greek world, while they rot from within. They're focused on the wrong enemy.
I am still Spartan. And so are you.
Are you really?
I have responsibilities here. Paros needs to be stopped. But then, yes, I will go back.
Well, that quest is now officially complete, and in the books, Death and Destroy is now done. Now we have a clue for the Cult of Kosmos member here in this video. I will reveal it at the proper time. Next up is breaking the Paros blockade, so we get a cutscene on how everything is going on this quest, so here we go right about now.
You may speak.
Ships from Paros have blockaded the harbor.
God curse Silanos and his damned cult! Do they never tire of meddling? Ugh! Tell them I'm on my way.
A blockade?
I've refused to pay tribute to Athens, and Paros is taking advantage of the situation. There goes our hope of striking first.
I can bring my ship around and clear the harbor.
Just you against an entire blockade?
I don't see another option. But I have the best crew on the Aegean.
Be safe, and come back to me, lamb.
Alright, next up is to get to our ship and destroy Paros' fleet. That's the blockade. Now, I maxed out the ship a while ago from the DLC that changed the trophy around for that. Now, here's the thing about it. You should have an epic. You should be fine. This is real easy. Just isolate each and every foe and you'll be fine with that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to summon the ship, then we'll let the action go on, and here we go on that.
Ready to sail!
Nice to have you back, Commander.
Bows ready! Enemies are close! Get ready! Get them!
Then set to fire! Fire at least! Everyone fire through!
Archers! Ready! Now!
That was effective, people! They're gearing up to ram us! They're ready to fire! Arrows inbound! Enemy is about to lose! Don't let them fight us! Alaka! They're heading right for us! Watch for arrows!
Archers!
Lucky we got out of that alive! Salvage nearby!
I am back, so now the good news is the blockade is gone, and next up will be another quest. We're going to get close to revealing on who's the member of the Cult of Kosmos, because he is involved in one of the quests, of course. Now let's go to a marine and turn this quest in, and hopefully our next objective will be much easier, or I should say much more fun. Well, it's fun anyways. Always love cleaving ships in two. That's a good strategy, by the way. If you get a chance, cleave the ship in two, you get more resources and such, which is really good. I mean really good. So far so good. This Paros Questline is pretty good, and I like it so far, to be honest with you all. So up ahead will be a cutscene, and we'll get our next objective. Look like it's by the docks, so I'm gonna let the cutscene roll, and here we go on that.
The harbor is clear. We need to move out before they send reinforcements.
We're almost ready. Timo?
The ships are loading now. They'll be ready on your command.
Cassandra? A word.
Is something wrong?
Besides the attacks on my island and the cult's meddling? No. But we must speak privately.
Whatever you need.
The cult must be stopped. When we return to Laconia, it will be dangerous.
I'm used to it. We both are.
Here I know who I can and cannot trust. I would have said that about Sparta too, but this news about the king.
Did Aspasia find out which of the kings is working with the cult?
For all we know, it's both. We must cleanse Sparta of its corruption, no matter the cost.
At least now, we can face them together.
Yes. For all that those bastards tried to take from us, and your brother. We will find him. Come see me when you're ready. Are you ready to sail?
Where to?
We're going to destroy the fleet of Paros once and for all. Only then will Naxos be secure enough for us to leave.
I have a few things to do here first.
We sail as soon as you've prepared.
Well, that quest is now officially complete, and in the books, the Paros blockade. So we're doing good on the main quest so far. Next one's United Front. So we have to talk to Marine and see what's going on, and here's a cutscene on that.
Ready?
I'm ready.
Then I leave this to you.
With your shield. Or on it.
And now we strike a blow to the cult.
I am back, so Marine wants to go with us to take out the leader of Paros. And now we got the information on who's a member of Cult of Kosmos, so I'm going to reveal to everybody when we get to see right about now. Now, this leader is part of the Spartan faction for the Cult of Kosmos. Even though he's the leader of Paros, and our goal is to kill him simply. That is right. He will have 3 other escorts with him, and we also, if we defeat this leader, aka member of the Cult of Kosmos, then Paros will be right for the taking. Unfortunately, it'll be switched to Athens, of course. So what I'm going to do is speed up the footage, and here we go on that. Well, we have arrived. One of the ships will reveal the leader of Paros. He's the leader, a member of the Cult of Kosmos. We're going to kill him, so I'm going to let the action go on. Here we go on that.
Look out! Paros! Shall we pick it up? Arrows! Cover yourself! They're ready to do it! Up! A perfect hit! Archer to the front! They're set to lose! I need archers! They're about to fire! Take fire! I think we're out of danger. Never get too comfortable on the rocket zone. Ready your bows! Get those arrows lit! Enemy fire imminent! Ready arrows! You hit them squarely! Well done! Bows ready! They're coming right at us! Light your arrows! Archers! Forward! Oh, that was well done! Incoming arrows! Onward! Arrows! Watch out!
Real quick, we just defeated Soundnose of Paros. He's a member of the Cult of Kosmos with Olympic decorations, so I'll let the action go on. Here we go.
Enemy set to fire! I wasn't worried. They could never think you addressed it.
Well, we have taken out the leader of Paros and scratched that member of the Cult of Kosmos at the same time. So that's two birds with one stone. If you're doing the Cult Unmasked, well, great news is you're on your way to finish most of it by now. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to speed up the footage until we arrive. So here we go. Now we're getting close to shore. We have to return Marine to Naxos. That is right. And then afterwards we get our next series of quests. Again, this will split off for another opportunity to get another set of trophies. That's a good news and a major story point. So here's a cutscene on that.
Naxos seems secure.
We have done great things together for its people.
But now, we must look beyond these shores and destroy the cult.
They are everywhere and nowhere. Their followers are without number. Where do we start?
We cut the heads off the beast one at a time until they are blind and defenseless.
Sparta.
Sparta?
I still have influence there, and allies. We can rally around our home and cleanse it of their influence as an example to the world.
It will be dangerous. Their hold on Sparta is strong.
Don't you think it's time we returned?
Together.
I have only a few more things to do here.
As soon as you're ready, we'll set sail for Laconia.
I think there's something you should do first.
What?
You need to find your father.
Who is he?
He's a difficult man to describe. He's many things, but the only way to truly know him is to meet him yourself.
So you won't tell me now?
There are details only he can provide. I hope when you meet him, you understand. You'll find what you need on the island of Thera. I've given your navigator the course. I'll see you in Laconia.
I'll be there.
May Poseidon keep you safe.
Safe journeys. Thera. What's this?
Well, that quest line for Paros is done. We have multiple quests, so in the next video we'll explore one of them. Well, that's it for today's video. This is Lord Fenton signing off. Please like, comment, and subscribe my channel. Laters all.